Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Tommy here, Math Productions. Brit's with us tonight. And, Pongo. Pongo, yes, is out here. Pongo tried to take over the last stream. Bro was watching the playback with me, and we were laughing at my boiling frustration at the dog. But you know, it is what it is. He's a dog. Right before we started, I'm pretty sure it's a dude that lives just a couple houses down, came walking down the sidewalk with his dog. Pongo got real upset that another dog came anywhere near our house, and I'm pretty sure dude at some point in this walk is gonna walk back through. So more than likely, I'm guessing Pongo's gonna freak out at some point, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it if it happens. Before we get started on the stream, just want to recognize Bubalonia real fast, the first official founding member of Math Productions, the channel, right? And we've been playing with this giant cardboard board behind us, right, for a while, and we've been like postulated at the time. We're like, maybe we could do it as like a fun thing, as like an incentive or a reward. Our homies that are helping be founding members, they can be rocking with us on screen. So Britt, what you got in hand right now? The Sharpie! We got the Sharpie. Before we switch to the game screen and get started on the actual play, we gotta get Bubalonia up on the board with us. Thank you again, my friend, so much for your support. Genuinely, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't like speaking all the time for Britt, but Britt, I know, feels the exact same way.
It's like harder to write like this than I thought.
I was playing around. I was like, "You want to do like a practice run?" So you're just like, "Why do I need to practice that?" Yay!
It's probably way too small to see.
Yeah, it probably is too small to see. But you know what? Bubalonia is now up on the board, right on again for sure. We're gonna switch it to the game screen.
Should I wrote it bigger? We can make a new one where you can see it.
I think it looks great, for sure. Great job, babe. You know what I'm saying? Tons of room for more eventually if anybody else chooses. Thank you again so much. What are we doing tonight? First, Ghost, Bubalonia themselves, you guys are in the chat. Always a pleasure to see you guys. Thank you for being here this evening. And what we're doing this evening, we've been working, we've been working, right? On cam, off cam, on this outpost for this current save run that we're doing. And off cam, all I did from the last time we were streaming yesterday morning or whatever is I added in a couple more of the decorative hay bale piles, and then I moved from Betamax 76, the provisioner beta. I moved that over here, so homie makes more sense just standing where he's at. And then I put the robo dock over here, so that way, like in theory, this ship lands, it brings in more people. They come up to the check-in, they can check in with Colt if they got anything going on, or for a medical screening. We got the robo dock right there. They can check out the information screens, use the little mission boards, clear off a bounty if need be. Then they can come in here where we got Brock, who's manning the grill, getting the grub going. People can get them a bite to eat. Say you were like, man, Tommy, what if I got to use the bathroom? That's the only other thing I've addressed so far. I put an outhouse in over on this side, close to the ship, in case anybody can't, you know what I'm saying, hold it. They gotta go right when they get off the ship. But then also, you wrap around the main player house to where we're building the commercial strip, the main street, you know what I'm saying? I did add in a small makeshift structure from the Scavenge It Yourself mod. Put in this little buddy. It's not done up yet, we just got a couple pieces in, but we got a bathroom sign on this post, a bathroom sign above the door, and then this little cutout is going to be for showers, and I'll have like some lockers or something in there. And then I'm going to put a few more toilets in here. I'm either going to put the sink right here, or I'll put like a small hand sink out here on the wall. I'd rather have more than one, but we'll figure that out. But this will be like the public bathroom, you know what I'm saying? The housing is covered by the abundance of campers all around. And what do you need after you have shelter from the elements, a bed to sleep on? You need a toilet to use the bathroom in, right? Of some form, and preferably a shower, because we don't want it to smell terribly, right? You know what I'm saying? Proper practice proper hygiene. That's always an important message to preach, right? But what we did back here, we haven't done anything off screen to. This is where we're picking up from the last stream, like thematically, and what we're going to be trying to accomplish here on this stream is right behind our main outpost build, we have another outpost beacon placed, and we put up these electrical poles to kind of simulate having maybe like a wireless electric fence type thing going on around this Xeno sanctuary, right? Wait, this is good news! Dude is moving! Oh, but the Sailigator's not. Or is it? Or is that one of the... That one's ours. Oh, it might be working! I don't want to jinx it. No, see, this is my problem. I don't know why this is happening. They are doing this right on top of the crew station. I know they are. That's what they were doing on the last save file, and that's the reason that I reset it and restarted this. I told Britt I thought it was another mod. I thought it was something I did with another mod that was like causing the save file to act weird. Now I'm convinced that it's not something with another mod that I did that was like game breaking or anything. Now I think it's just something else that's going on, and I don't know why, because the Xenos have never acted like this before at an outpost. But they are obsessed with the crew station that's required for the outpost to even be recognized to assign a companion at. I don't know why they're doing this. They're literally meshed into each other. That is two different Xenos that should not be meshed into each other. But what's weird, like I was telling you, is the last stream, the Sailigator was basically standing like where our player character is, like right here, not moving. And that cage brain was standing literally like right here, where our player character is, not moving. And it was this dude, the grazer dude, and the mantis pet or whatever. The mantis pet was sandboxing like we would expect, like we would hope, right? But then now all of a sudden tonight, Cage Brain no longer stuck in his spot. Cage Brain's out walking around doing his thing like we want it to. The Sailigator's like repositioned but still doing exactly what it was doing the other day. And this mantis pet is freaking out in a way that it shouldn't. What we're gonna try to do, maybe, the way that I think about this stuff, right? So like maybe it's because I'm walking back and forth between two outposts. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to load or unload maybe, and maybe that's causing it to freak out. Let's try to like, in a sense, reset it. We're gonna try to sit and wait for a small period. We're gonna let the game kind of like cycle and update, and we're gonna see what happens. That's what we don't want to happen though. We gotta figure out why it's happening. We're gonna wait. We'll just give it like 15 hours, maybe like 8 in the morning, something like that. Elevated Will, Larry, X2357, all y'all, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Always a pleasure to see you guys. Hope you're enjoying, what's today, Thursday? Hope you're enjoying your Thursdays for sure. We're trying to figure out why. Look, they're separated. So, but like, I told you about this. So whenever I was testing it before, that's exact, look, he's going right back to it. And he's back in his spot. That's where the cage brain was before. The Sailigator just refuses to move. Maybe that's why they're meshing. Homie's trying to walk through the stationary Sailigator, and he refuses to like path anywhere else. Can we push him? Back up. Back up. Now move. What are you doing? Going right back to the same spot. Back up. Oh, I'm just making all my Xenos mad. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I need an NSFW tag or like, this is not safe for children. What are you doing, Mantis Pet? And say like, Borg, you got me trapped now. I can't even get out of here. Okay. Why? Why are they doing this? And it's, I wish I could find that crew station pad that I put down. I knew it was a bad idea to like hide all of it except for a little sliver. I knew I wasn't going to be able to find it again. But I didn't want it to be shown. Maybe it's over here. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought for sure it would glow. Like whether I was in... Maybe here we go. Maybe I can find it. Even if we just see like the little dialogue thing pop up center screen that like shows that we can interact with an object. Like that. How that popped up electrical pole, blah, blah, blah. If we randomly accidentally get the cursor over the cruise station, we'll be able to find it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we put another cruise station in. Let's see if they'll go to that. Friggin' wood chair. Let's just see if they'll do that.
Will spinning Zoom Garden said, looks like we're about to see how some more Xenos are created.
We're about to show you how you can make your own alien eggs right at the outpost. It's super easy. Alright, so we put this down. Let's see what happens. We're gonna try like we just did. And we're gonna try sleeping. Or waiting. And we're gonna see if anything maybe goes to the other crew station. I wish I could find the crew pad that I put down though, because then I could delete it. The only way to delete it at this point is to remove the outpost entirely, which I'm not really trying to do. It's not like we have that much up. It'd take like 5 minutes at most to redo what's already in place. But still. Definitely some hilarious comments. The consuming them some Aurora, that's hilarious for sure. Will say Ghost said he was saying he wanted some new types of Xenos. That's definitely funny. Yeah, X, I saw X talking about this on one of the Discord servers that I see them in, right? And they were talking about, I think it was maybe in... It was either Tennessee's or Dark Stars that you were talking about, like the limit between like a specific type of like main mod plus then like plugins or something as an additional cap limit or whatever, and how you were pushing the limits on like all of these different types of mods that could be added. That's wild. You have to have an insane computer. Respect. You know what I'm saying? But hello, Carly. Thank you for being here. So, like, none of the Xenos went to this chair. And these two Xenos are still stuck on each other. And we still can't find where the crew station is. It's probably underneath them. I feel like the Sailigator is standing directly on it. All right, so we're gonna have to. Not. No, dang it. I'm still trying to get used to I was gonna blame that on Star UI, but that's like just base game buttons right there. Oh, hey, we got a new NPC colonist from Bar's Outpost Recruitment Terminal, Alara Anderson, and they got a special skill in Outpost Engineering. That's super clutch. We already had Brock and Colt, but so this is what I'm trying to find. So the Mantis pet unassigned, confirm. That's the Cage Brain, unassigned, confirm, and Chompy, unassigned, confirm. Oh, oh. So, unassigning the thing made it at least unglitch from it. But they're still not sandboxing. Like, they're literally... I wouldn't expect them to now, but... So, talk. Let's get you back in the Xeno box. Oh! Oh, they just disappeared. Okay. They're back in the Xeno box, I'm assuming. Can we now even accidentally find that crew station that I hid? It was like right around here, because I made it like in a central spot to this big open area. Why did I hide it all the way? That was such a dummy move. I thought it was genius. I thought it was big brain in the moment. I was like, yeah, it's going to be immersive. You can't see it. Oh, man. I know what's going to happen, but still, before I just remove an outpost beacon, and then ultimately what we're going to spend the majority of the time on the stream doing eventually is for sure going out and getting more Xenos, right? Because you need a bigger sample size than just the 3 that we have for what we're trying to find some sort of definity on, right? But before we go out and do that, let's try to throw these 3 back out and see what they do. Oh, sorry. Borb, you gotta go up for a second. No, you just return back to the box. I don't want you to be a guinea pig. Alright, so the cage brain. Get you out. What is it? It's not the noise I expected that one to make. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it would make a more intimidating sounding noise. So let's get you assigned. Outpost 2. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna actually sandbox? Or are you gonna walk to this like predetermined place that you keep walking to? Okay. Okay. You keep showing me hope, please. Chompy. I'm gonna throw you friggin' far from where you was chilling at. We're gonna put you over here by the Xeno rug. Hopefully, maybe you'll prioritize the Xeno rug, which is right here. Hopefully you'll prioritize that over going to the crew station. Dismiss. Let's get you assigned. Outpost 2. What you gonna do? I'm so feeling on edge. This is so suspenseful. I have no idea if he's actually sandboxing or if he's literally just gonna make a beeline to where he was before and then just turn around and stand still. I have no idea what he's about to do. Alright, last one. Let's get the little mantis pet out. Achoo! Oh. Oh man, he got excited. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. He was showing off a little bit. Dismiss. Let's get you assigned. Outpost 2. What you gonna do? It's like a verbal tick now. I have to follow up Outpost 2 with what you're gonna do. Where are you going? The Sailor-Gator, I promise you he's going back to that spot. I know he is. He's literally making a beeline to exactly... But why? Why would he go back to that spot specifically? And what are you doing? He is! He is! He walked right back to that same spot and just turned around. And he's just standing there. Did not care about this stuff. Went right back there. Why? I'm not gonna lie. I have a suspicion that it is a mod. Not the mod that I was telling you that I think it was. Oh my god, dude. We cannot allow this. So what I gotta try real quick. What if I hit assign? I know I cannot assign them to the cage or to the rug, but can I assign them to a chair like I could anybody else? It says I can. So Xenopet has been assigned to crew chair. It's working! At least to separate it. It at least distracted it enough to separate it. This one thinks maybe it's assigned to the crew station? I don't know. Maybe it thinks that. We're gonna hit assign on you. What are you about to do though? Are you about to like climb on this chair? No, you're not. You're not climbing on the chair at all. But I can't assign both of them to the same thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So look, I unassigned the... So why? What is going on? I was gonna say I wish I could see like how these things are like coded or scripted, and then maybe I'd understand. You know what's funny about that? I have no idea how to read code or like computer script. I would see that and have no idea what I was looking at. Look. Oh, he like touched base. He like touched base with the first crew station, and now he's wandering off. This does not make any sense to me. But I do believe now that there is something wonky between specifically Living Outposts and Xenomaster. I think there's something. I thought it was Galactic Harvest. I'll go ahead and say it. I thought it was Galactic Harvest because in the last save file, I put out the animal feeder structure that's included in the Galactic Harvest mod, and it works as an animal husbandry. I didn't have zoology unlocked, but you can still build that structure. It just won't work mechanically. But I put that structure out. I had like 30 Xenos plus out in the outpost, and these dudes are just free roaming now. But anyway, so I had like 30 Xenos out free roaming, and when I actually unlocked zoology and then turned on, if you will, that animal feeder to actually work mechanically as an animal husbandry, that's when all of the Xenos were unassigned and recalled back to the Xeno box. And then I threw all the Xenos back out, and then they started swarming at the outpost, or the crew station, the second crew station that I had built at that outpost. They were swarming in that building. That's when I got frustrated, and that's when we deleted that save file, and that's when we started this save file, right? So maybe it's the assignments, because you know what we did in between? It wasn't Galactic Harvest. It wasn't that. What we did in between in that same time frame was we started assigning NPCs to stuff. Remember? We assigned America to a camper, and we assigned Ezekiel to a camper, and I think we had assigned maybe a job or two. So what I'm saying is basically the Living Outpost was in the mod load order when we were experiencing the issues with the xenopathing that we had never experienced before. The same issues are reoccurring here in this playthrough, which is using that same, well, a similar load order that has both of those mods in it, right? And we just saw, like, in action, in testing, that the moment we did something with an assignment, quote unquote, it like seemingly has semi. At least it hasn't fixed anything, but it's done. It's done something, because now the mantis pet is absolutely free roaming like it should. The cage brain is free roaming like it should. The reason I didn't just say it fixed it, yes, the Sailigator left from where it was, but now, yeah, now he's just standing here. I wonder.
He's eating.
It doesn't look bad. That's what I was gonna say. I wonder. Check this out. What if we grab the chair now? Because this isn't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? If they are tied or can be tied to cruise stations, but they don't, my fear was it was gonna try to sit on top of the chair. That'd look real dumb, right? If this giant Xeno is forever trying to climb on this tiny little chair, that's dumb. I'd have to figure something else out. But if it doesn't try to just sit on the cruise station, so like check this out. What if over here by the outpost beacon next to this Xeno cage, in the Xeno cage, hell, why not? For science, you know what I'm saying? We'll put it in the Xeno cage. Is the Sailigator gonna move with it, or is it gonna stay right there? So far, it's gonna stay right there. It's not gonna. It doesn't care. Also interesting, because then maybe a workaround, you could place a cruise station in like a far off spot that's not going to be relevant to where you're building or where you want your Xenos to. But it's not all Xenos that are staying around it. It's just the one. So maybe you just got to have like a sacrificial Xeno. Like if you assign one Xeno to a cruise station, it's just going to forever stand there looking kind of doopy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it still looks cool. We could build like a tiny fence around it and just act like, you know, maybe he's like he's a bad Sailigator. So we just got like a tiny fence. He doesn't have like a big enclosure for himself. It's kind of cruel, but again, I just don't understand. We're answering some things kinda. No, we're not. Dude went back. Dude went right back to the spot. Dude deceived us for like 2 minutes so I could ramble on in some hope. But he's not climbing all on top of the other one. I don't know where our cage brain went. Oh no, why are you scratching at the ground, bro? I have no idea where our cage brain went. Oh, it's up here. God, stop scratching at the ground, dude. Forever making noise, bro. Forever. Oh. Do you think he followed that chair? And now he's just gonna stay put right there?
Maybe.
I'm not mad at that though. So we're gonna sit and wait one more time, and then we're gonna go out Xeno hunting. Because we need more Xenos to be able to. We need a bigger sample size to test out what we're testing out. But let's wait a second. We're gonna wait a full day, to be fair. Right on for sure. So Ghost said there's tons of hidden markers. Also, this little warning keeps popping up that our signal might not be the best strength. Like a bad percentage of drop frames or... Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so it is. It is definite. I definitely apologize for that. I see where it was going in and out. Hopefully it's good now. It says it's... We might have to try moving the computer. Signal. So the signal is going in and out, and I don't know why. For sure, it's literally. I very much apologize, everybody. I hope it works itself out. Maybe because I'm on the Wi-Fi. Maybe like it's a cloud or something like that going through. I don't know, but I absolutely see where the signal quality is suffering right now. So I hope it's not super horrible for sure. I think it is because it looks bad. I don't know what to do to make it better. I was gonna try to raise it up a little bit, but that's gonna block the camera. Hey, we might be SOL on it. This might have to just be a short stream that ends kind of quick if this signal doesn't come back up. But he's kind of in the same spot, but he's facing a different way. Old Saligator is definitely still where Old Saligator's at. And the Grazer is definitely still where, or the Mantis Pet, still definitely where it was at. Definitely want to shout out too while the signal is still going in and out. I'm trying to catch it when it's good so I can say what's up to Rick and to Marty. Hopefully the signal's good when I'm saying what's up to Rick and to Marty so you guys can hear me saying what's up. I hope you guys are having a good night. We're trying. We're both tired. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the end of the week. We're tired, but we want to have some fun. The weather's actually kind of cool. It's not like super sweltering hot. It's still warm, but it's not like sweltering hot for sure. And the dog even isn't being that quiet right now. But of course, the Wi-Fi signal is up and down. But what we're gonna do now is get some Xenos. We have figured out a bunch of questions about why this is happening. We have not yet answered any really of said questions about why this is happening, but we need more Xenos to be able to get more information about what is happening, whatever it is, right? So let's just pick a spot we haven't been to yet. Let's go to Rosselhog. You think that's how it's said? Rosselhog? Maybe. I don't know. It reminds me of back when I was playing Ark. I still watch some Ark stuff, right? But one of my favorite Ark content creators, Ross Clark, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely fantastic entertainer and very informative, very fun, for sure. Huge channel, for sure. I'm sure some people in here, if you play Ark, you definitely have heard of that channel, for sure. That's what this, whatever this is, Rosselhog. That's what it reminds me of. Oh man, speak of the Ark days, that's somebody I played Ark with back in the day. It's not, the server's not in existence anymore. They had rebranded even before they closed, but the Architects definitely was a fun group for sure. What kind of Xenos do you think are going to be here? I've never been to this planet. It's the mountains. We frequent the mountains a lot. We're kind of familiar with the mountainy Xeno.
I don't know.
Rosselhog. We got some sort of giant POI in front of us.
Hi.
Oh, this is a breathable atmosphere? Look at this. Look at this. They got iron and water. You know what we need? Iron. We don't need water really, but a glider? Just said a swarming glider. You know we absolutely... Well, I recently saved. Let's quick save still. We're going on foot. It said a glider though, right? Yeah, that says glider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it ground based and it can glide? Like a flying monkey type thing? That'd be dope. Like a flying squirrel?
Sugar glider?
It's like hiding behind a bunch of stuff. I keep seeing the name. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, they're up. They're up again. They are small. They're little birdies. Okay, and they come down. We know that they come down low, so maybe we'll get a shot at them. Is that the only thing around? Oh, we got a level for scanning it. That's cool. There's only one type of plant in this biome. Oh, there's a cricket, buddy.
Oh,
Alright, so.
they're everywhere.
Right, they really are. As any good Xeno master would know, before you embark on Xeno hunting, you should go into your aid items or consumables, depending on what UI mod you're using. But you're gonna have, hopefully, some sort of Xeno catch chance factor bonus increasing drink. We have the alien connoisseur drink, and hopefully you have the same for something to eat. We got the sandwich, which gives us a 20%, or the stew, which gives us a 50% increase. We're gonna eat us some stew real quick. So now we're hydrated, we're fed, and both of those things gave us an increase in our odds of catching a Xeno. We have how many prod charge batteries? 19. So we can do a lot of whapping, right? We can hit a lot of Xenos with the prod charge, and we got 19 chances. Throwables, I'm super excited about. We got a bunch. We still have 8 left of our original CCDs, 3 of the Mach 2s, 7 of the Mach 3s, and 6 of the Mach 4s. So we don't have a Mach 5. We could not go try to get us a Terramorph right from the start. But we got us a whole bunch of CCDs, and we got us a whole bunch of higher tiered CCDs, right? So we shouldn't have too big of an issue catching anything. We're going to start out with the basic CCDs. Let's catch us a little cricket. Come here, little buddy. Oh, speaking of cricket, that was one of the names that I asked Ghost on his in his server, where you can put in name requests, and Ghost showed it on the list of names that are going to be added in version 1.1.5 of Xenomaster, which is coming soon enough, right? And eventually, here soon enough, we'll be able to actually name this little cricket. Cricket. Why? Why did you make me waste a CCD, dude? You're asleep. I ate and drank the stuff. 3 of them. There we go. Third tries the charm. Yay! Well, we got a cricket. He was a stubborn little cricket, but we got a cricket. There's no more Xenos in this biome. There's only one more Xeno aside from that bird. We're not gonna just wait for the little birdie to drop down. Where's the other biome? A plateau. Ooh, I bet this biome's pretty. I've rarely seen, like, actually been at in-game the plateaus, but the couple that I've been to on random planets that unfortunately I don't remember, they were pretty. I mean, I wish we got to start out with the overhead visual like we do sometimes, but not mad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Some sort of ship landed nearby. Let's go try to steal it. Let's try to find it and steal it. Where is it? Where is it? See, like, tell me this biome's not pretty.
No, it is.
The giant canyon over here. Oh man, that's nice. Look at that. That's pretty. Oh, I want to build like a whole city right down here in the middle part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had the right idea. Is that like a giant POI? Yeah, it is. They had the right idea. I would love to build a giant city right here. What is this POI? I'm unfamiliar with this. Is this civilian outpost? No, a deserted UC garrison. Okay, I bet you these are not friendlies. Yeah, they're ecliptic. Definitely not friendlies. And we are not in a low-level system, so if we decided that we wanted to be brave, we would not be being brave. It would be being dumb. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait, wait, wait. There's the other Xeno. There's the other Xeno. What is that? Oh, that is ugly. Oh, and they're mad at us. Oh, they killed us. Oh, they killed us bad.
Oh.
We fell out the grab, and we got ran over by our own grab. That was horrible. Oh, that was violent. Nice, for sure. Marty, the planet is Rosselheg 2 in the Rosselheg system. Oh, snap. Oh, did it autosave right here? Ghost came in clutch with the be real, it's time to save. Oh, the autosave every 15 minutes. Nice. We do not have to get ourselves into combat by dive bombing that really fun looking POI if we had better equipment with us or more companions with us. But, or we're a higher level. But, yeah, we didn't actually lose that much progress. That's great. We just lost like 30 seconds. Oh, the birdies. Are they on the ground? No. Are these things dead? Yes. Did those little birds kill these little things?
Maybe.
Oh, snap. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. Dude, just get out. Get out. Damn it, no. This one. Come on. Come on. Catch up, catch up. Where they at? Where they at? These are so small. Wow! There we go, there we go! Oh man, these things wake up so quick. I can't remember if it saved after or before we ate these things. We're about to eat and drink another one. I don't even care. Alien coconut? That's a... no. Drink. Stew. Throwable. You know what? 3. Mach 3. Chuck it! Yes! We got it! Oh man, that was awesome. They are really small, right? And like every other flyer in the game, the second you knock them out and they hit the ground, they're already ready to wake back up. Oh man, I can't believe we got that little bird. I can't wait to check it out. Look at this thing. Friggin' nasty. Oh, get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. Run. There's a bunch. We'll come back. We'll find another one. Let's not die. We got the little bird. Safe. There we go. Run! I mentioned Ark a second ago. You know one of the things I learned from playing Ark? Whenever something scary is chasing you, do not look back at where it is. Just continue to run until your dude cannot run anymore and hope for the best. Side note on that, if you find like other prey for whatever predator is chasing you, run right at that thing and hope that the predator decides whenever you move past that thing and that thing is now in between you and the predator, hope that the predator decides, oh, I'm gonna go for that instead because it's not running away from me. That actually works in Ark, so definitely do that all the time. You see a parasaur? Sorry, parasaur, we don't know each other. This raptor's about to say hi to you, so that way it'll leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now we gotta find another one of those things, and I gotta not miss my shots to try to make it go to sleep. Oh, there's one right there. Fuck ow! It's a weak one, level 10. Oh crap! Oh crap! Yeah, we got it! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run! Oh yes, yes, we got it! Run down the thing! Run down the thing! Just keep going! There's only one way they can go now, so they're gonna be right behind you. Go, go! It said the glider thing though. Maybe one of those little birds is gonna jump in and save us and pick a fight with that thing. Go ahead and hit these last boost packs we need. That should be 10, right? It didn't pop up that we had 10. There we go. See, like, this spot is nice. You know what I'm saying? Build, like, right down here, right in the middle. Especially if it had, like, some of these, like, tall places in the build radius. using for Miso, the modular outpost, the landing pads that are like built in to the rocks that match the environment you're in, could literally look like there was like an extra plateau on the side of this cliff side, and that's where the landing pad is. And then down here, only thing that would suck, see how everything is at a slope? Nothing is flat. So the way most people probably build with structures that have foundations, they're not tripping about that, because the foundation will lift the structure off the sloped ground anyway, and no big deal, they'll just have stairs leading up to the door or whatever. But obviously the way that I like to build on the ground, not with raised foundations, right, does not work in locations like this. I'll have like this tiny spot that's flat enough that I can put one structure in it, and then everything else is just severe slopes everywhere. So as pretty as it is, absolutely not ideal to actually build an outpost at. But we got all the Xenos here. Let's save, and let's move on. If I was going to build in the plateaus, it would have to be at the top of those cliffs, because it is kind of flat on those cliffs tops. There's not going to be anything else in this system that has Xenos. But remember I told you about how a quick, easy way to get a bunch of XP, and then you can sell for credits any system you're in. Go to the gas giant planets and scan them. Let me scan you. There we go. When you scan them, you can't land there. There's nothing additional to scan, so it 100% surveys it. Now you have a data slate with the 100% surveyed information for Rosselhog 3, and twofold. We got a bunch of easy experience, and we got a way that we can make more credits in the game, right? So before we leave Rosselhog, we did survey that gas giant. Should we check out Newton or Nymeria? Nymeria is a level 35 system. Newton is a level 55 system.
I think we've been in Nymeria, not Newton.
You think we've been to Nymeria?
I think, I don't know.
We might have, actually, me and you before. Let's go to Newton. It's a higher level anyway. Worst case, we'll die a bunch, but it should be funny. Best case, there's going to be like a handful or two of some really cool Xenos. Right? It's an Earth-looking planet. I always say, if it looks enough like Earth, it probably has Xenos. Let's see if I'm right. I am, and there's 8. Let's see. It's not an extreme environment. It's not a breathable atmosphere, though. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on our oxygen for sure. Let's start out in a rocky desert. How much you want to bet it's gonna have some crabs? That's our luck always. How much you bet it's got some crabs in it? Fair. Marty said stand your ground and throw lead. Yes, bro, I wish I was as brave. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was as brave. If I was one of the Knights of the Round Table from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it's hard for me in a moment like that to not just be reminded of the songs heralding brave Sir Robin. That's all. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Alright, let's see what we can find. There's got to be something in a desert. Ain't no way. There ain't no life out here. Actually, you know what it's probably going to be? The Millie whales or whatever. Little roach buddies.
Yeah.
Probably going to be some roach buddies. Maybe some trap moths. This desert reminds me of Endem. Oh, I didn't call it. Is it Geo? Oh, we have one of these. No, we don't. That was an old playthrough. Is there a Clyde? And some, freaky ass spiders. That's not Clyde. Oh, that is disgusting. I do not like where we landed. Why did you choose Newton? Why did you have to? Oh no! And they're high level. Oh my god. pack windbags. It's the windbag things. Remember when that was me and you, wasn't it, when we were playing the other night with the windbags? When we was catching stuff? I'm pretty sure it was the other night. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, it wasn't. That was when the glitch happened when I turned on the animal the animal feeder and turned it on like an animal zoo. Now it's coming back. That's why we had left and came back. We had left to go hunt for Xenos, and when we came back, all of our Xenos were unassigned, and I was on some planet where it had these freaky nasty windbag species, and then it had these even more freaky nasty like coral looking, it looked like coral, like tropical coral, like in its head. It looked like the mind flare from Stranger Things, how it like opens up or whatever. Like it had one of those on this freaky alien. It was nasty looking, but I wanted one because the coral part was kind of pretty, at least from afar. And I was like, oh, Britt might like with this one, at least better than the windbag one. But every time I tried to get one, they'd be like surrounded by swarms of these windbags. But they didn't look like this. These ones are like a reddish color in base. The other windbags were like white. Look at it. Oh, it spits poison. So they have ranged attacks. Alright. This is how we're going to have to do it. This is the only way that we're going to be able to do it. You got to think like a hunter, right? So we need one. And there's many. They have strength not only individually, but strength in numbers. So we need to isolate one. That's going to stay down for a minute. Come on. Come on. Wow! Come on. There is no way that we're going to take this dude down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could. I shouldn't say there's no way, but it's going to take a minute, right? And if he ends up getting in one good shot on us, we're probably dead. But if we can lead him away. Come on. Come on, don't get disinterested already. Come on. Come on. I hit you again, dude. Come all the way out here. But we did just notice, so you should take note. He didn't go that far before he got disinterested. So if I just take him a little bit further. See, look, he's already disinterested again. Alright. He's not going to follow us all the way here. Oh, crap, but there's a bunch more. I don't even know where the knocked out one is. Man, this is great in theory until the execution just slipped. He should be the station. What are you mad at, bro? Why are you showing up red mad at me? I'm trying to help you. These things are slaughtering your kind literally by every one of you I've seen so far. You're lucky that one doesn't come up here for you right now. And you're all worried about mugging me. Look at that thing. They are nasty. Where is the one at that I knocked out? It's somewhere over here. Where did I knock it out at? Did he like call in backup? Look, see? Now you're all getting. Where's the one at that I knocked out? Man, I had a great idea in theory, and then, you know, I mean, that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying, most of the time. It's great in theory, just didn't work out. Why is the scanner buzzing like I found something? Oh. Oh yeah, charge me. All injured. Where is the one that we knocked out? It's a bad idea. These dudes are all around. Let's just find another one. Not worth it. That one. That one. We got some options. We got some options. What is that? What is that? That's a new one we hadn't seen yet. Another freaky spider thing. Let's not go right up on it and get it tagged. Oh, look, that's basically what I was getting the last time for you. It's, oh, this one's called a sunflower. It's meant to be. Britt's favorite flower. That looks exactly like the coral thing that I was trying to get last time when the friggin' windbag things were like swarming me. Oh, I'm putting on my big boy pants. We can do this. We can do this. Wow, you're asleep. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, dude, don't be barking right now at a time where I'm all tense. I know it's up here. There's a injured windbag somewhere up here. Oh, okay, it's right there. Don't come chasing me. We need some oxygen. Luckily, before I ran out of most of the credits we had, I did get us a few oxygen tanks. Not much, but we got a couple. Shout out the OG Tennessee with the realistic oxygen meter mod. Fantastic mod. Literally in my last top 10 favorite mods, like personal list, it was my second personal favorite mod on that list. Dude, where'd the sunflower thing go? Did I really lose it? No, I didn't. And there's another one up there. It's nasty. We're eating and drinking one of our things just to be safe. Should we check a CCD at it, or should we flap it? What do you want to see?
CCD, I don't know.
It's good. It's probably a better call. Yeah, look at you. You're always the good luck charm. Let's go for this, buddy. Wow. We're gonna chuck and run. That's the plan. Chuck and run. Oh. Wow. Go to sleep. Now chuck and run. Oh, dude, you throw so weak. That was so soft. Not an athlete. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Run. Run. Save. Save and then continue running. Run. There's still more Xenos to be found. Bio's not complete. But I feel accomplished. We gotta... Oh yeah, we didn't get one of these yet. We probably should. Yeah, you're all super pissed. My bad. I invaded your space. We're gonna go for that dude that was just moonwalking. He was moonwalking just to yell at us. Oh, what's up, buddy? Wow. Level 1, you were the weakest one. What? You just wasted a level 3 as a level 1? That's what you get, bro. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, they're all mad. Oh, crap, they're all mad. Wow. How do you dodge every time? Come on, what you want? Wow! In the face. Wow! In the face. Wow! Get back. Take it. Somebody be our friend. Wow! No. You. Wow! No. Get back. Be our friend. Nope. Wow! Damn. I'm sorry. Just be our effing friend, bro. I don't want you guys to die. Come on. Come on, we're using the flapper. There we go. We got one. Now you guys leave us alone. You guys leave us alone. We got one. Yeah. Get away. Get away. Oh. Biome's still not complete, so we can still find some more. Oh, man. Those things were so soft. They had me dead to rights. You know what I'm saying? We just kept flapping. We were just flapping away. Got one. Oh, oh, oh. Look at those buddies. That's a cute little one. I can't remember if it was Ghosts or Thorgen's stream the other day. They had one of these that they was chilling with on their ship. It wasn't like following them. It just, like, I remember at the part of the stream that I got to see, one of these was on there. Be our friend. Yeah, there we go. Why did they just blah whenever you hit them? Yeah. All right, let's save. Now what are we at? There's still more. There's still more to be found in this biome. Oh, I see one up here running. Oh, little beetle buddies. These things will attack. These things swarmed me on stream the other day. Oh, dude, I'm over here. Oh, dude, no, why? Why? Get back in the car. It was delayed when I didn't see the wind bags. And then it started getting out the car whenever the wind bags pull up. That was dumb. That was a dumb move, dude. Bad timing. Yeah, come on. Let's get these weird little beetles. Quick save. Get the flapper out. Let's go ahead and line up a CCD just in case. I'm gonna try to flap them, but we'll go back to the basics for right now. Since we're not trying to knock them out, we're just flapping them. Where'd they go? Here we go. Come on. One of you guys. Hey, buddy. Hey. Want to be our friend? Wow. Nope. Nope. Oh, they're running. They're not swarming. That's a good thing. Wow. Come on. Nope. Come on. It's me or the windbag, bro. Wow. Why? We're running out of oxygen. That's why the screen's freaking out. Wow, come on. We only have 6 charge batteries left. We had 19. That means we've used 13 battery charges to only get 1 Xeno via that method so far. We need to be able to level up our research and level up our... we can. I'm saying, like, I have to put in the work. Level up our research to upgrade at a Xeno weapons bench, our prod. Because just like the CCDs... There we go! Look, I'm shaming the tool and it works. But just like you can get higher tiered CCDs, the Mach 2, 3, 4, 5, you can upgrade your Xeno prod in a very similar way, right? And you can get higher tiered, you can get different attachments that you can put on them. Definitely a ton to explore there. I just have to actually do the research to unlock that stuff, right? 5, and it's saying there's still more Xenos somewhere. Where's the Grav 79 at? There we go. These dudes are all angry. Probably won't go too much longer, right? I'm starting to get super tired. But let's see if we can finish up at least the Xenos here, right? Those are all resources that are blue. It's got to be a little roach, buddy. That's what my guess is.
Probably.
I think there's some right over here. Yeah, caterpillar. Caterpillar filter. And that's the last one in this biome. Alright, look. Don't get mad at us, dude. We're here for the caterpillar. Oh, it's so cute! Look at it!
Never seen one of those.
No! I've never seen this little guy. This is so cute!
Nope.
Oh, he got super mad at that. Oh, dude, come on. Really? Come on, dude. There, we got it. Took 4 CCDs, but we got it. Heck yeah. Let's save. We gotta find the other biome. Desert's 100%. Mountains are at 90, but I don't feel like that's Xenos. It could be Xenos, I guess. Swamp. Definitely the swamp. Yeah, dude, Larry, that's a super cool feature, right? I definitely love... You can find CCDs on downed enemies. the NCI adapters or whatever that you need to craft CCDs and stuff. I found those adapters on downed enemies before. Super cool addition, for sure. Another cage brain. We already got a cage brain. But there's one other species here. Is that a... No, that's a plant. That's a plant. Those are plants. We're not gonna get another cage brain, right? We already got one. And they're natural to that planet too. In Bradbury, so like we don't need another cage brain. We're going through a bunch of oxygen. We're down to 7 after this. It's more little roach buddy things. No, those are resources. I'm seeing blue, but like, it's just saying cage brain. There's gotta be another Xeno somewhere in here. I keep seeing like little blue dots on the ground, so I think it's like something small. Oh, no. No, those are resources. See, like this? That's a resource. There's something else in this biome. I love the Grab 7.9. It makes doing stuff like this so much more efficient. I am not seeing... I'm not seeing nothing. So I got a different idea. Something we've mentioned before. We'll just get it started to tease what we'll do down the line. I've been excited to check it out and see what it's about for a minute. Let's go to Alpha Centauri. And then let's go to Jemison. And then let's go to New Atlantis. That's fair, for sure. Coffee doesn't sound bad, right? Too late. You don't want to stay up all night? You know what I'm saying? We do a marathon.
My eyes are starting to like...
Oh yeah, no, I'm feeling it too. I am super tired. I'm feeling it in my shoulder and in my back right now. But I gotta figure out where this... Not that blue dot. I gotta figure out where this other blue dot is. We're gonna check out one of Vex's slates real quick. It's from the Darkstar Overhaul mod. It's I'm assuming the lore that the Darkstar Overhaul mod adds in. It's the starting thing on the quest that you're given when you load into Darkstar Overhaul with the new save for the first time, right? And it takes you to these Darkstar terminals at 8 or 9 different locations. But let's actually see what this is about, right? So Darkstar Services, we're going to come up to this terminal, access it. I'm assuming it's in the notes, because it said I needed a slate. Is it the Threads of Night? Because there's a bunch of these copies that are in the basement of Constellation, or the Lodge, sorry, that were added in near all the Darkstar terminals. I don't think it's that. Not miscellaneous. So like, what am I supposed to do? Collect Vex's slates. And it, oh, I'm dumb. It's not telling me the terminal. The slate's literally on top of the terminal. City of Dreams and Ruined Lives. Sheep, the lot of them. Well, that's what Andreja would have you believe, anyway. She's not far off, but her perspective is a little skewed and ill-informed. Darkstar loves this place, not for what it is, but because the way it's governed makes it one giant military machine that is precisely what humanity needs to survive the dawn. The UC is Darkstar's greatest external asset in the war in almost every reality. Well, second to a well-motivated ecliptic fleet, that's fair. It does suck when you arrive too late in a reality, though, and see this place torn to shreds, or worse yet, when they've already been converted and rebuilt the city around them. There's nothing worse than vaporizing brainwashed, starborn drones, one floor at a time, and every skyscraper across the city. Talk about exhaustion. At least Tequila is easy on the legs to reclaim. From Vex, Ebon Guard of her ladyship Silk. I laugh at the end because Tequila is not easy on the legs. What is that? No, it's got so much gravity. I think it's supposed to be funny, right? I don't know. Or maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But so we got this slate. What is it? Oh, you know what I bet it's doing? I bet it's just having you go explore each of these main locations that has a slate. They're probably all on top of the terminals, so it's probably a twofer. It not only gives you the lore on that slate that they're introducing, but also it shows you where the terminal is so that you can use the terminal. I did it too early. So that's super smart to me, for sure. Great job on the mod with that design, for sure. Introduce your lore and give people like a built-in tutorial so they know where the stuff is and where to access it all at the same time. Makes it fun, makes it so it doesn't feel like you're just holding their hand, even though that's what it is, right? That's the mod author holding the user's hand, showing them where everything's at, but it's done in a way that feels super fun. So I think that's a solid mechanic that they put into their game or into their mod.
Captain, greetings.
Yeah, Spark, that's just what I was coming to realize, for sure. Raven, hope you're having a good night, for sure. Welcome to the chat. We're actually getting close to the end here. We're not going to go find all 9 of these slates tonight, but now we know what they are. And we knew where this terminal was, because at one point we were talking about him being the Nova Transit Coordinator, how if you want to role play not owning your own ship, or owning the Frontier, that you want to like earn your credits to get your first ship to then start going around, flying around on your own. There's a mod, Nova Transit system, which adds in a system where you can talk to these coordinators at all of these locations, and you can pay a small fee in credits to be transported from where you're currently at to Paradiso, Red Mile, New Atlantis, Neon Aquila, Cydonia, Hopetown, New Homestead. So you can actually do a lot, explore a lot, and make a ton of credits without... obviously, in the game, you'll always be able to access the Frontier, but you can house rule for yourself not to use a ship and still be able to get around and get everywhere that you might want to get. But behind them, that's when we saw the first Darkstar terminals that I actually noticed, you know what I'm saying, directly and interacted with. There's one that's for shipbuilding, and let's look at... These are probably all Darkstar. No, that's a normal ship. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a normal ship or if that's added by Darkstar. That's a dope ship, though. It's got good stats. Looks cool. I've bought a Thrasher before. Or I've pirated a Thrasher before, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it looked this good, though. I think these are all base ships that are slightly modified. I've definitely had a Rambler, and that's definitely what it was like, for sure. So that's a base game one, for sure. The Mako? I don't know if that... I don't know. Stronghold is a base game ship. Warwolf? I feel like this is maybe a Dark Star one. I don't think I've ever seen a werewolf in the game before. Ever. It looks good. I like the design. The Abyss Trekker. This definitely has to be a Dark Star ship. Because I definitely have never seen this ship before. But I really like the asymmetrical design. I think that looks really cool. I'm not mad at that at all. To be fair, personally, I would prefer a more symmetrical look. But that's just a visual preference for me. I can absolutely appreciate, though, this. Because I'm pretty sure those connectors, the two that are white, maybe even the one in the back, but I'm pretty sure those are actual, like, walkways. So you can get between stuff in both sections. Like, it's a cool build. The Narwhal is a base game. I know because I've bought this one before. Or I've used it before. I don't know. But that's the Dark Star shipbuilding terminal. I'm pretty sure if I went to actually build an enhanced ship, or build or enhance a ship, does it add anything in the shipbuilder? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't spend enough time in the shipbuilder to have any. Oh, this DS probably stands for Dark Star. That literally says Dark Star. So yeah, there's like some Dark Star added stuff for sure. I don't know if it's custom stuff or if it's like just like reworked in some way. I got no idea, but there is, and there's a bunch of Dark Star stuff down here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So that's what you can do with the Dark Star shipbuilding terminal. But then the Dark Star services terminal, very similar to a trade authority for the most part. It doesn't sell Xenomaster stuff, but it does have a collection of goods that you can get for sure. You can sell items there. We'll read this last data slate, and then we'll probably end it for the night. That sound okay with you?
Yeah.
Alright, so the last data slate. This city doesn't get the treatment it deserves. The UC spends so much time, effort, and funding keeping the surface of New Atlantis that it actively disregards anything that Mass Tower doesn't overlook. While the residents of the well deserve better, the citizens of Gagarin have an entire city that used to be the cornerstone of UC's industry and economy, now sits mostly forgotten. It's not that I have a special love for the United Colonies. They have as many problems as the Freestar Collective. But at least militarily speaking, they're far more accommodating and ready to work alongside Dark Star and our agents once negotiations get underway. That said, I've never seen the UC in any galaxy spend any time or effort defending Gagarin. I've taken to setting up my own defenses in orbit whenever I'm able. Usually this means I'm alone in that reality and can decide where to place what technology and when. Silk doesn't mind my approach. I've watched her do the same thing in the past when I was in training. Not really surprising once you get to know her. She was born here, after all. So they're Starborn, I'm pretty sure, and Silk is originally from Gagarin. Is what I think I'm comprehending from what I'm reading. Reading comprehension never been my strong suit, but that's what I think I'm comprehending from what we're reading. I think it's super well done so far. Obviously, you know, I like to fancy myself some sort of an amateur writer, so seeing stuff like that, seeing somebody take the time to make something like that in a mod, I think is super, super cool for sure. But we got us a bunch of Xenos. We answered nothing on our issues we're experiencing at the outpost, but we did make, I feel like we made progress, even though we answered nothing on it. We did get us a couple more Xenos, right? A few more Xenos, so next time we get to the outpost, we'll add to the numbers to try to see how they're interacting with the stuff that we can try to put. I don't know. We're going to try to figure it out, right? I don't know why the Xenos are doing that, why they're just sticking around, staying around when they've never done that before. But maybe we'll get to the bottom of it, right? But other than that, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. It's been super low energy. We're tired, but we wanted to have some fun. We hadn't streamed together in a couple days. We wanted to get to do that together right tonight. And it's a short stream, but it was a fun stream for me. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, I hope that everybody else had fun. If you did, like always, I hope you press the like button. I hope that you consider subscribing to the channel. There's a whole lot more content on the way. whole lot more higher energy content on the way from me, at least. You know what I'm saying? But we're struggling today. But it was fun. I hope y'all had a great day. Let us know in the comments below what you think, what you'd want to see next, and take care till next time.